Are we good with this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to make the grand entry, but then that little lady, cute lady came over here and she stole all the limelight from me. So, thank you.
She could dance better than you.
She can do anything better than me.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so first of all, I have this small little smiley over here, and that's because I want to say thank you to each and every one of you, and that's because you are going to spend your time with me, and that's the biggest and the greatest gift that one can give to anyone, and I want to thank you for it. Okay, so I have 4 parts of my presentation. Now, I made this presentation in Mac, so I have everything over here. So don't blame me if some of my content goes to there. Okay, so I have 4 parts in my presentation. Number 1, Facebook ads and funnels. Number 2, me being resourceful. Number 3, you making money tonight. Can we have some cheers for that?
Yay!
And last one, thanks to Walter, me being me.
Yay! Oops.
Okay, so by the end of the presentation, you will have all this: ads, funnel, ad strategy, automation, ad targeting for starters, super profitable 5-star testimonial ad strategy, super profitable price cut, price reveal ad strategy, a huge Facebook hack, 300% better ROI, 70%, okay, just like I said, but it's a Facebook ad strategy, okay, and a perception game gave me 212% ROI increase, and a lookalike game. Now this is something which I'm revealing for the first time, and 2 strategies to make your JVZoo launches more profitable right from the word go, and few personal growth hacks. Looks good?
Sure.
Awesome. Okay, I have few house rules. Number 1, if you have any questions, I am more than happy to answer all the questions, but let's keep the questions for the end, because I have made the presentation in a way that all your questions will be answered by the presentation, okay? And just in case if we have any more questions left, I'm more than happy to answer.
Right. Awesome.
If you have any distractions, phone, mobile phone, anything, please, if you can cut it down. Make notes, because it is going to be super helpful. And stay till the end, because as you know that I have a money making strategy for you. Looks good?
Right. Awesome.
Okay, so let me set the expectations right. Okay, so the expectations have gone a bit more right. So what I had over here, what I had over here was the date, which was 1st of February to 28th of February, and the webinar registrations were 17,000. Okay. This is first 5 days of March. Webinar registrations 3,443, and this is just 1 day, 4th of March, 1,052.
Wow.
So anyone would like to have these many leads, a consistent flow of leads in your business?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Awesome. And these leads are converting into sales, okay? So if you can see the dates, 10th March, 9th March, and today we are into today. So this was the, this is a separate venture. Now this venture is headed by Rahul Bhatnagar, my brother over there. So I will take credit only for the part which I am doing. That's Facebook ads and funnels. Webinars and stuff, he is taking care of it, okay? So this is all time, and I want to show you the growth, okay? This is last month, which means that we are scaling, because 20% of the all-time revenue has been done last month. This is somewhere close to $25,000. And if you talk about this month, March, this is already $15,000, and we are still in the 10 days, and last 5 days there has been no webinar or stuff. Okay, before I start, I want to ask you a question. Maybe, so how much dollars do you have in your pocket right now? 500? Okay. Probably the same. Okay, anyone else?
20,000.
20,000? I have a backing program, okay? So this was me 6 to 7 years ago. I used to go road to road, canopies to canopies, holding the canopies from one end to the road to the different end of the road, and used to do all sort of offline stuff. Going to the presentations, we used to sell a $3 coupon booklet in which the margin was $1. And I used to stop every single person who used to come my way. We used to go to the event, we used to stop everyone. Sir, I want to tell you about the product. And this mic is in my hands. And this is me. We used to go outside the colleges, and this is a coupon booklet posted in an envelope. This is in my hands. And something needed to change. And that's when Facebook ads and funnels came into my life. The thing is, in those 4 years, the overall income that I had was $10 per month. That's it. Okay, no exaggeration. I was living with my family, so all the basic expenses were, taken care of over there. But as far as income was concerned, this was it. But the message to everyone is that if you just keep going, as they say, the universe falls in love with a stubborn heart. If you just keep going and you just never give up, good things happen in your life. We thought many a times we should change our model, we should do this, but one thing was sure, that we are never ever going to give up on entrepreneurship. This chimpanzee is gone. Okay, how many have looked at the Facebook ads this way and found, okay, this is not my cup of tea? See, I would agree to each and every one. Facebook ads don't work. Presentation over. And the reason is that Facebook ads alone don't work. If you are just trying to figure out the Facebook ads, they alone won't work. What you need along with the Facebook ads is the funnel. Because if you will think clearly, Facebook ads is just a medium of bringing traffic to your website. After that, whatever happens in your website is with the help of the funnels. Make sense?
Sure.
So if your funnel is not converting, so it has to be a combination, okay? Make sense? Okay, so here's how the theory goes, right? We have an advertisement and then we have a landing page. Sweet story? What next? Do we have a sale? That's what we expect, but the answer is no. And that's because we have an ad, then we have a landing page, and then we have to give value. If we are talking about the long-term funnels, that's how the thing goes. We have to give value, then more value, then more value. And then after that, somewhere down the road, the promotion, maybe it's a webinar or a direct promotion, it comes into the picture. Now this is a customer value journey chart which I have created and of course learned it from somewhere. So this is how the things start. First of all, somebody gets aware about your product, your brand, your advertisement, the first interaction that your brand has with the product, okay, with the customer. Then, they are made aware, okay, then they engage with your advertisement, and they engage with your advertisement, they like it, they comment on it, they come to your website, some sort of engagement happens. Next, the next step in customer value journey, and we are talking about long-term funnels, okay? The next step in the customer value journey is that they subscribe. Now, they are subscribing for value. They are not subscribing for promotions, okay? So, we have to give them value. Next step, we have to break that buying relationship. We have to begin that buying relationship. So, the next step is getting them to convert. Now, I cannot just go to a random person and say that, buy my $100, $200 or any sort of product. That's why we use an acquire over here. A $7 product, a $9 product, something relatively small that begins the buying relationship. And the biggest example of buying relationship is that at any place, wherever we go, we like to go there again and again. Maybe it's a coffee house. If you go to Starbucks, you like to go there again and again. Maybe it's a place from where you get the groceries. You see, the trust factor is there, and wherever the trust factor is there, automatically you like to buy again and again. So that's why we need to have that small product over there. Excite them, then have their main product. It gets down the funnel, and if you are really good, if you are really providing value, these customers of yours will become your advocates, and they will start promoting you. For example, Anna Rose, right? This is exactly the same that is happening, right? Okay, so I will discuss one of my funnels. So I have made a Facebook marketing course, which is a $497 course. Okay, now if I go ahead and directly pitch my course to anyone, it won't make any sense, right? So what happens is they enter into my Facebook bootcamp, which is a 5 hours dedicated pure content of Facebook marketing. What happens here is so this is the automation that I have set. Over here, I had the number of students in the funnel currently, but that is little missed. Okay. Now, any person who subscribed to the bootcamp over here, okay, first of all, they are sent this expectation email. Then this automation bot, it checks whether the person has already bought the product or not, the main $497 product. If not, if the answer is yes, if the person has not bought, then automatically it will start sending them the first email, which is the value email, second email, third email, fourth email, a series of 13 emails, where the one thing that is happening is nurturing, nothing else. So a series of 13 emails and giving them value, and value. If you talk about the second funnel which we are running, which is my brother's funnel, I mean, just look at the numbers. 47% opens and we have like 27% click. Sorry? This is all ebooks. Have a look. As soon as they enter the funnel, ebook, all value, total value. And the numbers are amazing, right? Now, if you are not using automation, you cannot run any form of automated funnels. So start using automation in your funnels. Okay? Let's have some engagement. Start using automation. And we have the automation king, Zapier. Now, I mean, see, just think of the logic. This is the landing sign-up box of my registration page. Okay? First name, mobile number, primary email, and save my free seat. Now, what happens is the person goes to my autoresponder, which is active campaign. Now, I cannot ask the person to register for the webinar again, right? The thing has to be all automated. So, automatically, with the help of Zapier, this app has been connected and they are getting sent to the Zoom. So, they have to sign up just once and mobile number. So, email is going to the active campaign, mobile number is going to the Twilio. So, they are getting 4 times the messages. 1, active campaign, thank you for registering. 2, mobile number SMS, Twilio message, thank you for registering. And number 3, the Zoom message that you are registered for the webinar. So, one take, all sorted. And that's how you make this app. I mean, I don't want to go technically into the technical stuff, but if anyone wants to learn that, I'm here all day, okay? Okay, thank you so much. So, my message to you is that stop wondering and start tracking, because that's only how you're going to increase your business. Start tracking to the extent where it is not just split test A or B. It is A, B, C, D, E, F. So that, I mean, just play around with the headlines, just play around with maybe with the alignment. Here's the sign-up box, here's the sign-up box in different pages. Because the thing is that we need to do it just once. And once we have the winner, we have the winner for the lifetime. You saw the scaling, right? 20% revenue just last month. Use simple analytics. I mean, this is how simply we can do. This is the analytics. These are all the pages that I have made, and I know that which page is converting better, okay, with the help of analytics. And when I know this, I can automatically make more tweaks into it. Make sense? Okay. So this is a okay. So this is more about the funnel and stuff, how to do the automation and all the backend stuff. Okay. Now let's talk about targeting. Okay. Who needs help with targeting? Some sort of targeting. Okay. So plan one. We have 3 plans for you. Plan one, and it is looking like network marketing. I have 3 plans for you. Plan 1, plan 2, plan 3. So plan 1 is that we need to get from the detailed targeting to the custom targeting. Okay, that's our first goal. Because the longer we are into the detailed targeting, we are not penetrating into the goal. It is really easy. Okay, this is the custom audience dashboard where we can create all the custom audience, customer file, if you can upload your own customers, website traffic, the people who are coming to your website, they can become a part of your custom audience. And this one I like, engagement. So anyone who comments, likes, and does any sort of interaction with your advertisement, he or she can become a part of your engagement audience. So they are more likely to convert and they are more likely to become your customer. Make sense? So custom audience, going towards the custom audience, that's the first step. And I have this blog of mine where I have this article which is saurabhanaka.com, Facebook-custom-audiences. So if you need step-by-step instructions how to set up the custom audience, it's right over here. Okay? We don't have the half book, but you know that. Okay. From the plan number 2 is to move from the custom audience to the lookalike audience, because that's where you will have a pool of customers which is like unlimited. Okay. So again, I have this all this free videos, so I don't really want to go into this because I have this free resources, everything, and I'm giving the links to you at the end of the presentation. Okay. So this is my university. I am gone, but my university is here. So general targeting. Let's talk about the people who will be starting out. Okay. You don't have any traffic, you haven't run any ads yet, so let's not leave out those. Do you want to leave those? I will quickly skip 4, 5.
No, sir.
Okay, so if you talk about the general targeting, let's talk about any targeting that you pick up on. Let's say tennis, digital marketing, weight loss, CAC. Now in the Facebook ads dashboard, what is the thing that you would like to put in over here? Let's say if you're targeting tennis.
Top tennis players.
Tennis. See, okay, we are getting close. So the thing is, the people, the audience that would be passionate about it, okay, they would be interested in things which are more deeply connected with tennis. So if we put direct tennis, it won't make any sense. That's because Facebook algorithm works in a way that it connects everyone. Maybe let's say if I like the post, and because it was in my timeline, my random friend just liked it anyways. Okay? So he or she also becomes a part of the tennis audience. So that way we are losing out on the audience and wasting money on it. So we need to go inside people who are very passionate and maybe targeting something like a celebrity, magazine. The person who will be reading the tennis magazines or let's say weight loss magazines would be the person who is really interested into that thing. Make sense? Any sponsor brand, maybe let's say if we take the example of tennis, maybe let's say Yonex. A niche website, a person who would be visiting a niche website, he is interested into the product, right? Or maybe some tools or software. So let's say if I'm targeting digital marketing, I won't directly go into digital marketing. Maybe let's say I'll make a pool of audience, let's say Aweber, GetResponse, the people who are really interested into tools and stuff. Make sense? And you can think about more passionate things that more passionate people will be doing. Okay, now I want to share with you some of my advertisements that have worked really well for me. Okay, like they have given some really good results and results in terms of money. Make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay. So this is one advertisement which is running really well, and the hack. Okay. Now the thing is that we need to keep things really simple. Okay. some of the major advancements in the world, they don't do the magic. We have to keep things really simple, okay? And the hack over here is this simple little 5 stars. That's it. What is the perception when we see 5 stars? Right? Now the only thing that we need to do is have an emoji keyboard, add the 5 stars, and the perception that goes is, wow, what a product, right? Okay. This is making us more money, so it is taking time. Okay. Okay, so this was the 5-star advertisement. Now let's have the price cut, price reveal advertisement, which is making a lot of people a lot of money.
You click or look? You click or look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So if you have seen these kind of advertisements, now what these kind of advertisements do is, I guess everyone would have seen this advertisement, right?
Yes.
Mentor box. Now what these kind of advertisements do is, they set the expectations right. I mean, there is no surprise. So everyone who is clicking on it, they already know the price and everything, okay? And your copy is doing half the job. So they are already a little more pre-sold. So that's why these advertisements do better. I guess a lot of people would have seen this advertisement as well. This is Doodly. Okay, so one advertisement which is giving 300% better ROI, nothing changed except 2 things, okay? Now what it is, it's a 70% Facebook ad strategy. Okay, so what's special with this advertisement? And why is it working better? Yeah, little bit. Okay, so the previous advertisement was just this video. So this is a video, okay, which is playing in between. And now this advertisement that's running is, we have the headline at the top, and we have 3 emojis over here. Number 1, it catches the attention. And number 2, if you see this advertisement in mobile phone, this is 1 by 1, which captures the 70% of the mobile screen. In earlier case, what I was doing was just running this video, which was capturing just 30% of the mobile screen, which means that the visitor has more distraction. He can see the post above, he can see the post below, and he can distract, right? But by having 70% of the mobile screen, I have him like anything. Make sense? See, as I said, these are all the simple things, but it makes a huge psychological impact. And that's it. Okay, the killer one. Who taught me this? Gaurav, my friend sitting over there. 90% video views. So the strategy is, if you have a video and if you can make it to 1 million views, then the audience that you will have, okay, 1 million views, the audience that you will have after making the lookalike of those 1 million engagement audience, that is something that is like pure gold. And you can make as much money with this. Now it will take time, but 1 million people who are seeing your advertisement, they are 110% interested in your product. And when we have a lookalike of that, which means we will have like more 30 million people of the same targeting. Wow. Now, this is something which I learned recently, which I implemented immediately. Okay, one of my core strengths is that I like to do things and I like to implement things like on an immediate basis. I find something and I implement it. Now, this is something that I implemented and it worked great. This was 3x3 marketing strategy. Credit is due where it is. I learned it from Dennis Yu. And the strategy is something like this. And this works in remarketing, okay? The strategy is, let's say you have a product, okay? And the person has already visited the site. Now, what you need to do is, you need to create 9 videos. 3 of them answering why you should buy the product, 3 of them answering how is it going to help you, and 3 of them, what is it exactly. And you can have a small budget, like let's say even $1 per day. That's it. Because you will find a winner. Because of testing, So initially you are testing 9 advertisements, you will find a winner, and once you have found the winner, see, let's talk about trust. A person buys a product when he has the trust. If you have answered all the questions, why, what, how, there is nothing left. The person who has to buy, he will buy, right? And also the fact that there are multiple sellable points of a single product. Everyone agrees?
Yes.
Let's say if we have a mattress to sell, so a mattress can be sold to a person by saying that you will have a better sleep. And the same mattress can be sold to a person by saying that, let's say you have a lower back problem, it will be resolved. So every person will have different selling points. Okay? Maybe the first person with the lower back point, he won't be sold with this advertisement. But with the different advertisement, he will be sold. Make sense?
Yeah.
Now here's what I did. They said 9, I made like almost 18. And the one that worked the best for me, so some of them are not here, so these are the ones in which I added the subtitles. So the one that worked the best for me was McDonald's. So I have a course on funnel mastery, and in that funnel mastery course, I have like various examples, business A versus business B, one made on bonus, one made on 5 days, one made on this building, and this one was made on that even McDonald's have a funnel. So if McDonald's need a funnel, don't you think that you need a funnel? And this advertisement had a great home run, and once it had a great home run, I can simply increase the budget. Make sense? Okay.
So
Good session.
You run on the, sorry.
$1 per day.
Questions at the end.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so some of the tools that I like, some of the Facebook marketing tools that I like.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so one of them is RevealBot. It works like anything. Okay, and what it does is it can, let's say if you have a converting product. Okay, so what it can do is it can increase your and decrease your budget, your advertisement budget on automation. Number one, that's one thing. Okay, and the second thing is let's say if you are making a personal brand. Okay, whatever you add in your page, it will automatically get boosted to the audience that you have already pre-selected. So automatically your audience will keep getting connected with you on a daily basis, which means that they are never forgetting you. Right? Number 2 is ad center. This is for ad spying. And number 3 is connect audience. This is our loving Wilco's product. I guess everyone knows about it. It connects your email list with your Facebook custom audience. So automatically, let's say if you have a new customer and everything coming up from various sources, so you don't have to manually update it into the Facebook custom audience, right? It is done on pure automation. So automatically you can run Facebook funnels based on the knowledge that this will not be shown to the person who has already bought the product. Okay, so 3 very good tools, one-time setup and lifetime guarantee of fun.
Sorry, which one of those is Wilco's?
This connect audience.
All these means nicely Wilco will be speaking in July and March.
Okay. Also tell him that in the resources section, I have this URL along with my affiliate link.
And you need some royalties.
Okay. Okay. So this was part 1 of the presentation. Was it good?
Yeah, great.
Okay. So So the second part of the presentation is me being resourceful. And before I do that, I want to take this out. This is a lifetime guarantee and cutting edge, never before released code which I wear just one time and I don't want to wear it anymore. And there is just one piece of this code, so if anyone wants to buy. Okay, so the next part is me being resourceful. So I started, okay, so I told you the background. So when I entered into the JVZoo world and all sort of this online marketing along with my long-time friend and partner Gaurav. So we had to be resourceful because already we did not have a lot of connections, and as you know how the JVZoo stuff works, reciprocation, promotion. So we had like very little connections and very little traffic, affiliate traffic coming to us. So we had to make the most out of the traffic that is coming to us. So we were able to do few good hacks which I would like to show with you. Okay?
Right, absolutely.
Okay, so how many of you are doing cart abandonment in JVZoo? because that is not a feature of JVZoo. How many of you are not doing? You do it, of course. How many of you are not doing it? So any person who is coming to are not able to do it via JVZoo. Now, how do we do it? Okay, let me show you the list that was built only out of cart abandonment. So these are all the people with the buyer's mentality who came to the page, but maybe something happened in their life and they were not able to buy. Not all of them, almost 30 to 40% of them, but it is still a very good number. Even if you talk about 40% of them, we have like how many? 800 people, right? Who are non-buyers. Number one, they are becoming a part of an email list. And number two, even if they don't buy, they become a part of an email list for free. Okay? And number two, we have better probability of converting them into buyers. Now, how do we do it? Can you just stand up a bit for a second? Okay, so Vipul has a tool by the name Let Convert. So we use it and it can automatically track all the customers and all the people who are coming to it, and it will automatically add it to your autoresponder. And what the next thing that you need to do is just this. So the person who is added to the cart abandonment list, with the help of Active Campaign, you can wait for 1 hour and you can check whether the person has bought your commercial license or whatever license it is, yes or no. Because as I said, that few people would have bought. Okay? So the person who has not bought, they will automatically be into this zone and they will be saying this cart abandonment email. More sales, more leads. So this was one part of we being resourceful. And if you can see the cart abandonment sequence, 50% opens and 20.45% click-through rate, which is a lot of sales.
What's the tool called?
Let Convert. I have all the resources at the end. Okay. So the second automation that I was able to find was automated JV communication, because in our business, a huge emphasis is on the JV communication, right? Now, if we are not able to communicate with our JVs, I mean, it's a loss, right?
Yes.
Now, one way of having the JV communication is by having the name and email sign-up box on our JV page. That's what we do, right? Now, what about the people who are sharing their affiliate requests like this? How do we add them to our email list? Everyone has seen this JVZoo affiliate request, right?
Yep.
Now, how do we add these people to our email list? Two things. Number one, one way to add this is we can manually copy this and we can manually import it to our autoresponder on a manual basis, okay? And the second way is in between your launch time, I guess everyone is more proactive. So at one go, approve as many requests as you can. I guess that's what we do, right? And once we are approving the request, just copy the email IDs, email IDs and name. And the next thing that you need to do is go to the Google Sheets, write down the name, write down the email, and make a zap. That's it. A Zapier connection between Google Sheet and your Active Campaign. Now you have the automated sequence over there, and everything is good. You like it? Okay. Wow. Okay, you like it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so this is the only thing that you need to do. Google Sheet, autoresponder, automated email. And just in case if you need help with the Zapier connection, I can help you, okay? Okay, so let's talk about the part 3 of the presentation, which is you making money tonight. Can we have some cheers?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing, a lot of people over here, they already have the customer audience, right? They already have a lot of customers. All that you need to do is upload your customer audience, make a lookalike audience, because they are already your customers. They already have the tendency to spend online. upload them to a Facebook dashboard, custom audience, make a lookalike audience, and start selling different products of yours. If you have more products, just start interselling. And with that 9 by 9 angle, I mean, they are already customers, they already have the tendency to buy your products, they already have the tendency to buy online products. Now, only thing that you need to do is just show them a product. Make sense? And you will make money today. Let's say at the worst case possible angle, let's say even if you are break even in the entire funnel, okay, let's take the worst case possible, even then you are acquiring a customer, right? And more buying relationship is beginning. So for me, acquiring a customer is super important. I guess it is huge for everyone, right? So even if, let's say, with the front end ads, okay, so I am making profits out of it, and I'm very sure that you will make profits out of it. That emoji advertisement that you saw, that is running to this same audience, okay? And this, now a disclaimer, that see, everything comes to those who take action immediately, okay? So if I learn something new, what I tend to do is, I take action immediately. So I said that you will make money tonight, but you will have to take action immediately, which means tonight. Yeah. If one thing is left for tomorrow, that tomorrow never comes. How many of you agree?
Absolutely.
And now the fourth part is me being me. And this is because of Walter, because just like he said, that the two things are different. One is you as a business person, and one is you being you. And both the versions of you have that capacity to deliver value at any given single stage. Now, if you take the business out of me, I'm still 100% sure that I can deliver value. Okay, Mario, good timing. So, Mario also touched upon this. Life happens to you or for you. How many are in the favor of to you? How many are in the favor of for you? When I was in this phase of my journey, when we were in this phase of my journey, my brother, me, my teammates, as I said, we used to take canopies from road to road and everywhere. This stage of our journey, you know, what happened after 4 years? So for the first 4 years, the income was $10 per month. But after 4 years, what happened? We did a major event because we thought that now it is the time to break. We thought that now let us do something big. And we conducted an event. We invited the celebrities, we invited 2 celebrities, and we spent a lot. And in that event, we lost $15,000. So after 4 years, there was no income. Both the brothers, insane business, both of them not earning. And after 4 years, we lose out on a lot of money. And we were under debt. One can take it that life happened to you. But if this thing would not have happened in my life, I would not have made the switch from offline to online. And that's where all the journey began. Life always happens for you. If you feel that you are in the bottom of your life, if you feel that this is the worst that I can go into, I can tell you that life is happening for you. There is something in shape. The universe falls in love with a stubborn heart. Just keep on going. Just keep going. You will have that light. And a few, rich pics. So this is my brother and parents. And one thing that I have always believed in life is the way you do one thing in life is the way you do all the things in life. So if I'm playing sports, I'm always on top of my game. If I'm taking a webinar, I'm always on top of my game. If I'm over here, I want to deliver massive value. And that is what I promised to Declan yesterday. That Whatever happens, I will deliver massive value. Whatever happens in my life, I want to do it on top of my life. Because the way you do one thing in your life is the way you do all the things in your life. And this has been my motto throughout my life. And that is that 1 is always greater than 0. Just like Carrie said, you should have the tendency to start, not to end. Because when you start, you're making a progress. This is what 1 is. If you minus 0.01 out of 1, it is 0.99. If you add 0.01 in this one, it is 1.01. It is not a massive difference. But if it is repeated 365 days in a year,
Nice.
1 is always greater than 0. So take those baby steps. Because when you take those baby steps, let's talk about a baby. A baby learns to walk by falling down. And when a baby learns to walk by falling down, the things starts coming naturally to them. So the things that we are taking granted for now are the things that we have struggled for many years back. So always value the baby steps that you are putting into your anything in life. Okay, now I wanted to share a few growth hacks of mine, and this is something that I believe in and I always follow it. Let's close the eyes. Oh, your eyes, okay? Not your partner's. Okay, let's close the eyes. And let's imagine that you have a beautiful garden in your home. A beautiful garden, you love it, you start loving it like anything, you have the flowers, you have everything that you want to have in that garden. And one day, your best friend comes over there with a bag of garbage and pours all the garbage in your garden. What will you do? And at the very minimum, you will say, please don't do it, right? Your mind is your biggest garden. If anyone tries to add negativity in your life, in your garden, what you need to do is cut that out. Maybe they are people from your family, maybe they are people from your just in those productive time of yours, okay? Of course with the family. Just in those productive time of yours. And if it is anyone else which is not in the circle, just cut them off, because they are disturbing the most beautiful thing that you have in your life. Your garden, your clothes, your anything that you have, they are not going to stay with you forever, but your mind is going to stay with you forever, and you have to take care of it for your entire life. And my number one productivity hack, few people have already discussed it, but it is zero notification. So when I am in my working zone, no Facebook, nothing. My Facebook notifications, Skype notifications are always off. Not even in the time when I am working, they are like always off. Nothing can disturb me or even touch me in my working zone. All sort of notification, all gone. Opportunity. So, as an entrepreneur, opportunity is a gift, and opportunity is not something that you get. Opportunity is something that you create. So, my session over here was not confirmed until yesterday. I had a word with Declan few days ago, 2-3 weeks ago, and I showed him all these stats, but he said that my speakers lineup is full, and if anyone backs out, I will give a slot to you, because he was already convinced after seeing my Facebook ads and funnels, but he did not have any time. Okay? And he said that, do you have the presentation ready? I said, yes. Although I did not have. Yesterday he asked me, is your presentation ready? Someone has backed out. I looked him straight in the eye and I said, yes! Opportunities are something that you create for yourself. If you don't have a mic to stage or a stage to speak, you create it.
Nice.
As an entrepreneur, you need to create your space. Now this is an initiative which I have started, which is by the name Saurabh Bhatnagar University. And the only reason why I have started this university is because I did not have any mentoring, any guidance, anyone to even support in the starting of the journey. So I wanted to have this something that I can pass on the values. And it is not something that I do just one way. I mean, if I talk about this is a message. Jonathan, can you please stand up? So this is, okay. So Jonathan had this launch going, and if you will see the message that he posted, it really pleased me. And he said that big shout out to Saurabh Bhatnagar. Declan, you and Jonathan are still not able to pronounce my last name, but it's okay. So big shout out to Saurabh Bhatnagar. All his conversion will not have been possible without you. I'm calling you the conversion king from now on.
I want to get it from Joanne. I don't get it.
He is the conversion king. He did so much behind the scenes. It's unbelievable. Very generous guy, very talented guy when it comes to funnels. Amazing work, really. This product coming out in April. It's going to be a great product.
Thank you so much.
What's the name of the product?
This ad script. And see, I have this genuine intention of helping people. So there was a launch which was going on, Victory's launch, and I started promoting him. I was getting a lot of front-end sales, but not enough back-end sales. So I sent him just 2 messages. Just 2 messages. I said that you need to work upon your pricing strategy. This is something that you need to change. And within 2 days, the funnel conversion was increased by 5% and the revenue went from 50,000 to 87,000 by the end of the launch. So he said that I was 100% sure that is going to end up at 50, but this is what happened. And even with Mario, your launch, I guess you don't know it, the launch that you had, Sushi Cake. So again, the same story happened. So I was promoting it. I had 19 front-end sales and 0 upsells by that time. I went to Ifyok, and if you will see, if you remember, all the upsells, headlines and everything was changed in between of the launch. So I sent him all the messages, put this headline, put this, and yeah, something would happen.
So thank you.
And Anthony had a look at my programs and my courses, my Facebook courses, my funnel courses, and he said that if anyone wants to reach from 0 to $1 million, so that's the guy. So this is Saurabh Bhatnagar University. Again, I am hidden, but this is the only intention, because see, as I said, that I had 0 mentoring as I started, and I feel like if anyone newcomer or anyone comes to me, I just feel like helping, because I told you the transformation happened, but it happened because of few things. It happened because of the incoming of platform like JVZoo and the people who made behind the scenes, right? So few people, a lot of people who made behind the scenes, you did not know that journey, but what I had been going through, but what happened was something transforming. And I believe that it's everyone's responsibility to help anyone as a newcomer or anyone. It is not necessarily by mailing. I mean, we know that list burnout happens. We know that we cannot promote all sort of offers. But anyhow, if a helping hand we can have, that yes, I am with you. Even that's enough for a newbie like me. That yes, the person cares, and that gives you the motivation to keep going. And okay, so life was going I told you the transformation happened in 2015, 2016, and in the last 2 years, the life was going like this. It was all comfortable, all good, but somewhere down the line, I felt that, I'm not feeling any pressure. And if I don't have any pressure on my plate, I feel like I am declining. One of the reasons why we started this $1 million launch challenge. This is the straight line that I was going through in the last 2 years, but I don't want that because I know my skills, anything that I have will decline if I will just go through the comfortable passage. I want this. Because if I have pressure in my plate, that's when I improve. And that's where I started this $1 million launch challenge. Just 3 days ago, I started posting videos on my YouTube channel, Saurabh Bhatnagar. And the goal is, so I'm coming up with this launch, Masterclass after 11 months. And the goal is to make this to $1 million. So this is a launch after 11 months. Now, why the target? The target is because this is something that I have never achieved. My previous best has been 130K. And if I would just aim for that, I will just end up over here. The only message that I have in my description and everything is that dream of something that scares you. Because that's when you will have the best of you coming out. If you are not challenging your limits, then who will? So this is the $1 million launch challenge, and I'm putting my in and out and everything in this launch. Next 2 months, we are doing every single stuff, and we are also publishing every single stuff. So everything that is going behind the launch, you can see it on a YouTube channel. And one more thing that it will do is that it will keep me accountable. So 2 months later, whatever happens, you are there to ping me and poke me. You were really confident, right? I want that pressure. I want that pressure coming into my life every single day. So this is what we are coming up with at Masterclass, and it's a good product, not so average product, and a lot of thinking has gone behind it. If you would like, can I show you a demo of this? Small demo?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Maybe people got confused. The launch is in April and you're coming for a launch after a gap of 11 months.
Yeah. So the launch is in the month of April and I'm launching after 11 months. Declan, how do I reach the desktop?
Launch is on April, right? You put mail on April.
Okay. The Saurabh said that I'm doing the launch after 11 months. So that's he's doing a launch after a gap of 11 months. It happens in April.
So now it's a perfect fit, perfect alignment and everything when taking some conspiracy.
You need just a browser.
Huh?
You need a browser.
No, it's in the pen drive and he is copying it.
On yet today.
Well, wait.
Oh, wow.
It is one of this way. Yeah.
It's in the pen drive. In the pen drive.
It's on everyone's list.